choreographed. I think they've done a lot versus OG, which I really like. You know, panel always. Yeah, some of them were walking the line a little bit, some of them a little bit liquid favored, but yeah, I really like what they're doing here, and I'm very interested to see how this one goes down. As Legion Commander caught out here, she does not want to fall right now. Luckily, they don't have much more. Oh yes, they do. They've got a frostbite. They get in range for it, and Seb's gonna drop. I thought it's gonna be able to run away with the overwhelming odds, but not the case. iNsania will get off the frostbite. Boxi will grab first blood. Feels pretty good for this Timbersaw, and already off to a great start for Team Liquid. Here we go, musical lanes. Goodness gracious. So, I mean, whatever the lane the Legion goes to, though, she's going to be miserable. So it's just about making the Ursa's life a little bit more bearable, I think. Bearable, get it? Anyway, I don't think she likes either of these lanes.
Try harder, try harder.
You will make a nice snow angel.
Yeah, what's the... Yeah, you got it right. Yeah, I mean, this is the CM and Timbersaw lane, which she doesn't want to be in at all. I mean, CM is really annoying for Legion Commanders to play into because generally she likes to press the attack against debuffs. Unfortunately, CM has two debuffs. She's got both the Frostbite and the Crystal Nova. You can't purge off both. You purge off one, she just casts the other on you, and then that's going to be a feature throughout the game. Luckily, it looks like Seb's been able to dodge that lane at the very least, as these... Yes, it's moving across the map once again, fighting with Boxi in between the lanes. qojqva's here as well. The core's just not home right now.
Denied.
For sure. But then at the same time, you know, Saksa's getting a decent amount down here in the bottom lane, even arrowing up the creeps and just, oh, unfortunately that was a little creep she arrowed, probably not what she wanted there. But there we go. That's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. Are they finally finding their homes? Let's see. No, mid one is now moving back up to the top lane. Jesus. Roll in onto Seb up at top as he tries to contest this creep wave, which is being pulled across here, but not really able to do a whole lot versus Boxi and Taiga. These swirling deaths don't feel very good. My god, Seb's getting ripped apart by it. Needs to stay away.
Thanks.
Keep your hands to yourself.
Jesus, what is going on here?
Catch us if you can.
Very interesting start to the game here as mid one's getting bought pretty low. Taiga gonna go for the roll in, not gonna connect though. The body block's coming out from Boxi. Is it gonna be enough to bring down mid one? I don't think so. He's gonna get himself away, salve up as well to keep him nice and healthy. iNsania coming in, looking for the cancel with the Crystal Nova, but won't get him range for it. And that's gonna put an end to things up here in the top lane, I believe. Mid one desperately trying to stay in XP range. Got a lot of recovery to do as mid one jumps into Boxi up here in the top lane. No tell going to give him the overcharge. It's not really much of a threat for Boxi though. He's just not very scared right now. He's a very safe beating boy. But let's have a look over towards this middle lane as we've got miCKe and Topson playing off against each other. The OD being picked. Obviously, this is the interesting hero. This is a hero we really haven't seen a whole lot of recently. And so far, so good in the middle lane. He's doing fine.
Makes sense.
No tail. Oh, no tail is dead. There comes the Welling Death to finish job. Mid one in some trouble as well as the four heroes get around him. Mid one's like, what is going on? Why are there four heroes running at me under the tower and the frostbite will come through and they will grab that kill. But Saksa, oh, what an arrow from Saksa. He nails him. Down goes the Timbersaw and that is a great trade for the Mirana, but at the same time losing. Down one, oh, he just dies to the tower. Okay. Taiga just with the self-deny. No worries there. Crazy. There really is. And who's winning out from all of this? Can you find some order in the chaos for us? Because I think a lot of us are very confused right now.
I was meant to have this.
Eking out a victory, they're going to be able to find themselves 3 bounty runes here, as Saksa's going to be able to slowly pick up another one. That's going to be 3 for them. And considering they got 4 earlier on as well, this is a pretty big advantage for them. Only 1 bounty rune Liquid's been able to grab so far in this game. So they did get first blood.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Whose lane is it anyway? Is everyone just jumping around TPing? Says Boxi gonna TP now that qojqva's down here? They're gonna chill out together for a little while. They're just gonna dual core it. I don't know what's going on anymore. Things seem to be pretty crazy here in game number 2. The wild, wild west. Oh yeah, OG, they're looking to put some fuel in the tank, and they're going to start off by moving on to the Timbersaw, though qojqva get jumped by Topson instead. Switching the targets up, so they try to jump on the Visage, but the OD's come into this, but immediately walks in towards that taunt, and qojqva's the one who's going to go down, but it looks like Saksa will be traded for it, and miCKe's got another one inside the banishment field here, and that's going to be Topson, who immediately goes for the TP whale to a drop by miCKe. He's not going to survive. Topson will fall, but I mean, Liquid bring down literally every single hero in the game to get this kill. I don't know. Seb's now got a free lane up at top for a little while.
Dire's top tower is under
And
attack.
Boxi. Boxi then getting run down here. Mid one's just trying to run through him. There is a roll connecting. The timber chain away from Boxi is going to keep him nice and safe, but mid one might not be done. He's got himself another earth choke to slow down Taiga. Harassment is pretty severe onto these 2 heroes at No-Tail, even getting the cheeky little council onto Boxi there as well. Just eking out a little bit of extra value, squeezing that sponge. Meanwhile, Seb's just doing horrible things to this tower up here in the top lane. qojqva comes in. Seb will quickly remove the slow, but unfortunately now iNsania comes in, gives him a little bit of frostbite. Doesn't have the mana for the throat crystal nova actually, which might be enough for Seb to get away. Are going to follow through as well. Nails qojqva. He's going to be put to sleep for a while. And Saksa's feeling pretty good right now, nailing a bunch of arrows in this game. Absolutely, yeah. There's a lot of potential for Saksa to have an absolutely smashing game. As he has already, to be fair. And more TPs coming up to the top lane. Liquid want to make some action happen onto this Ursa. There's no teammates nearby to help out this Ursa. He's going to get run down by the side of Team Liquid. No saving him here, unfortunately. The Ursa will fall. OG coming in, though. Looking for a bit of a response here. Are they now? Another arrow onto qojqva. He gets destroyed. Now comes out the taunt, the ultimate, the duel, locking down Boxi. It's going to be another kill going the way of OG. They respond harshly, and they bring down 2 heroes in response. And Saksa are even looking for more. He's got that arrow available in just 1 second, but I don't think he's going to get it. Taiga is ready, and that's just going to be the end of things.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower has fallen.
Yeah, they certainly can. And actually, something you said in between the games, which I don't think you mentioned in the cast, but was that this IO needs melee heroes to play with, which I thought was quite interesting. Now in this second game here, They've got 1, 2, 3 melee cores to play with. He's got friends all over the place. A very popular man. Saksa gonna have to avoid a couple of spells here. Unfortunately, he's gonna be the one frozen up. In comes out Chakram, in comes a boulder from Taiga. They won't have enough to bring him down though, as No-Tail's gonna be able to get him away. They're instead looking across. They've got the duel, they've got the damage. They're gonna be able to bring down the Ursa. Instead, No-Tail juking them really hard here. In comes the Moonlight Shadow. Do they have the detection? They've got the damage regardless. But a neutral kick gets him. He gets a deny. What value coming out from No-Tail here, playing with a happy feet. Now Topson comes in on the cover of the Moonlight Shadow. They're gonna be able to blow up the Timbersaw. Fantastic from OG. And they get a kill in the mid lane whilst all this was going on as well. That was a solo kill made happen by Topson onto the OD in the middle lane. So I mean, this series of events has just put a huge spanner in the works to the side of Team Liquid.
The prize is mine.
Oh, mid one. Oh, mid one. Yeah. His sad tail continues. Okay. But you don't want to let him go again. No, not with that ulti. They're doing their best. Oh, Taiga falls. Topson, he is just murdering anybody that turns up to his lane right now. His Void Spirit is smashing. Gets himself an Arcane Rune and just takes down another hero at mid. Yeah.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
Very interesting game here as Topson is, please tell me he's not finding another kill here. iNsania's on the run. Taiga's going to come through as well. They've got him silenced up so he can't keep on casting spells, but his cooldowns are about to come. You know he's looking at him, trying to run away. And you know what, Topson, he's going to do what's best for him and try and get himself out of this occasion. Unfortunately, there's a lot of heroes chasing him down. They'll be able to get in with the Astral Imprisonment. They've got Taiga ready with a couple more rocks. The Silence will connect. Arrow's going to come through as well. Not really doing much. And then it's going to... Oh, no, mighty dodges out the ultimate. He's alive. Topson gets out. How does he keep doing it? This is a magical game from him. Yeah. And a trip down to the bottom gear lane. They've got the duel coming out. It'll be another win for Seb, but unfortunately a lot of damage now coming down onto him. No-Tail gonna connect up, try and heal him and get him out. He needs the last 5 seconds, not gonna do so. Seb's gonna die. Meanwhile, mid one needs to leave. He doesn't have an ultimate anymore. He's got an Earth Shock in 2 seconds. Taiga, Boxi, qojqva and iNsania all giving chase, but with a Moonlight Shadow. I don't think they have the detection to keep on chasing. Well, they do, but they don't have the mana as a problem. Only 90 left on Taiga, so they will have to give up this chase once more. They did get Seb, but at the same time, that's another duel win for Seb. He's up to 30 damage now, 12 minutes into the game, and Topson is just getting everything he wants and more from the map. So they really need to tighten things up here on Team Liquid and stop hemorrhaging away all these kills. Ooh. If only she had an Aethel enter. So that's a no. No-Tail gonna link up with mid one, help him farm up a little bit. He's going for this Battle Fury on the Ursa, so you know does want to be the carry eventually, but realizing he's gonna need that item to help him catch up in this game. But that said, he's richer than all the heroes on the side of Team Liquid now, so God knows what's happening in this match. miCKe. OD's being jumped here. Taiga's going to dive into his rescue, getting the silence. Is going to be enough, though? I don't think it is. miCKe's going to get dropped by a Dissimulate from Topson, and Topson's looking for more. iNsania's going to be the next target. He gets cut down by the double damage. Meanwhile, Seb trying to look for a target. Wants to try and find the duel, as Io's even going to relocate himself out. Gets Topson out of there. He was on the Magnetize, but he keeps him alive. Well, unfortunately, mid one might not be so lucky, but the Magnetize actually going to run out. He's fine. He's absolutely peachy. And OG just continue. They defend the area where the Io's coming up, not willing to give any kills the way of Team Liquid. And that's going to mean a middle tower likely going the way of OG here.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
I was meant to have this.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower has fallen.
crazy match here. I mean, you know, this is OG at their best. When they have this tempo, when they have this momentum, and they're allowed to play these heroes with lots of spells, then you feel like you can't play into them anymore. The aggression, the presence on the map is just really hard for them. And then they go with them on Moonlight Shadow. They don't have detection here. Boxi's just going to get duels up. In comes the Blade Mail, and comes the dual arrow to follow up as well. But there is a swift response from Team Liquid. He's not going to go down inside the duel. Maybe he'll go down afterwards, though. Boxi getting a decent amount of damage off in the process, but still will fall. But Topson's going to die in response. A pretty good trade, all things considered, for the side of Team Liquid as they get the return kill onto the Void Spirit. Yep.
This will do nicely.
The prize is mine.
And Topson and Saksa, the moment he's back, they're already looking for more as they move forward onto qojqva. They're trying to connect with the taunt, doesn't quite come through as Ursa gets on top of Taiga, but unfortunately relocate. It's not going to result in much here, actually. They get themselves away, none of the spells connect, and they will just leave. See, iNsania, he's looking for the reload. He's actually going to find it. He did some serious scouting in the trees, but does actually get on top of No Tail, and IO is going to fall. Nice bit of... yeah, a bit of support on sport action.
Dire's
like a bit of that.
top tower is under attack.
iNsania sending a message.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Topson.
Dire's
No,
top
illusion
tower
room,
is
buddy.
under attack. Has fallen to the Radiant.
Yeah. The action of the Manta. Indeed. I got you. It was a heat of the moment. But talking about the heat of the moment, this also got caught up with the heat inside Roshan's pit, and he comes out with an Aegis of Immortality. That just cheeky little side note here for OG. No big deal, taking Roshan down at 16 minutes. What he does best, and yeah, the problems just keep on heaping up to the side of Team Liquid, but you know, they're keeping together, they're kind of playing within an arm's reach of each other, although I say that miCKe is a little bit out beyond his team, and of course OG already trying to scan him out, trying to get on top of him, and just trying to punish him for daring to leave the safety of his 5-man squad. Liquid now with the smoke up, TP across, but yeah. Oh no, the sentry! Oh, sentry from iNsania. Look at that. That's ridiculous. Oh dear. So he's gonna watch the replay and he's gonna feel very sad about that.
Shadows, take us.
They're already looking, they get on top of qojqva so damn quickly. That blink dagger comes in, it will bring down the Visage. See you later, birdie. No more flying today.
Try harder.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Pretty simple, but in the mid lane they jump deep into miCKe and get iNsania as a little cherry on that cake as well. Two heroes going down. Oh gee, this pressure is just ridiculous. There is nowhere where Liquid feels safe currently. They're so choked.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
I wish it was, but I don't know. I haven't really seen OG playing much recently, so we'll see what he can do with it.
Is under attack.
I mean, Astral Imprisonment is a really value spell this game. That is true. Like, saving people from Ursa, saving people from the duel, it is a pretty big deal. But he needs to be the one away from the fights. And also, you got to consider the fact that this Void Spirit has an axe. So that's a huge issue. He's just going to get silenced up, and then it doesn't matter how many charges you get on Astral Imprisonment if you're silenced. Once more, they're jumping in. They're trying to make the play onto Saksa here. They need to bring him down real damn quick, because there's a response coming in quickly from the side of OG. In fact, they're going to go straight into the backlands. A double banishment coming out from the OG to try and keep Insania alive. Insania, in fact, going to go for the freezing field. It's pretty damn nice. It's doing a decent amount of work. Void Spirit's going to lose his life because of this. qojqva falls at the same time. Meanwhile, Legion Commander, she's getting jumped on by Boxi. Roll's going to cut it. Oh, it's not. She's gone. See you later, Legion. She gets TP'd out by No Tail. What an amazing save from the IO. And it looks like they're only going to lose maybe mid one as well. Let's see. They're still playing around with this. But Sen's actually TP'd across to the middle tower to help out the Ursa. In comes No Tail flying on from the side. And all of a sudden, the tables are turning. Boxi needs to lead. Another duel coming down. They get the big one. But the kick away from Taiga keeps him safe. And now Boxi rips through the fight. Brings down Seb instead. miCKe is actually the one who wins the duel. And now they look to take revenge. They get on top of this Mirana. Mirana gets caught down mid one with a BKB. Will be able to finish off Insania. But now he's in some trouble. He's just going to have to TP himself away. Should complete that one. But No Tail, he's going to try and get a tether across the range creep. But perfectly predicted by Taiga. And now he gets on top and kicking into the clutches of Boxi. And that is going to be a big fight for the side of Team Liquid as they bring down a 4 there as they killed off Topson earlier. And he just comes wandering into the middle lane. He's pretty nonchalant. Oh, he's playing around. He's playing around. He's really playing around here. He's going to get himself a kill from this. Topson, what was that?
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah.
The prize is mine. For the hunt.
Gold and sweet.
Click that reset button and go again later. Yep, exactly what needs to be done, I imagine. It's exactly what OG tend to do. Nothing about their gameplay so far has really suggested that they're going to be stopping this aggression, although we have had a slight lull in things. They've been respawning, hitting some item timings. Seb looks like he's heading towards this BKB. Mid one already has his and is going in towards Basher. And now in comes the smoke. Topson, Seb, Saksa, looking for the movements. Meanwhile, they've got that Reno available on the teddy bear, so he can be here whenever he wants. Oh, Taiga with the smoke pop. They don't know where he's here. They don't know he's here at all. He's in a perfect position to completely unravel OG's plan, as Topson does get on top of this OD, gets him caught up inside that taunt, but his team is not coming in to help him out. Now, mid one and No Tail gonna get on top here as they will relocate themselves forward, try to cut somebody off. That didn't really work, though. And now it gets a little bit awkward. They're trying to move across towards Taiga. Taiga will fall, but gets off a big magnetize in the process. He's actually going to buy back into this one and try and take this fight. Liquid, they're here to stay. Meanwhile, Taiga comes back from the dead, trying to play around with mid one. Could be in some trouble straight off the bat, though. 5 Fury Strikes already on him. He needs to stay away. Mid one with the BKB, looking for some targets here, looking to do a bit of disruption. They'll get on top of the OD. That's a big target. He is dead for 50. Mid one moving across. Looking for Boxi as he takes down Seb, but Boxi in some trouble as well. Moving across the creep wave. He's got himself the Timber Chain available in just 1 second. Goes back in, blows up mid one. He turns it around. He's going to lose his whole life here to Topson and Saksa, but they might be able to turn around and drag the kill into the Void Spirit. He does get out of that taunt onto Taiga, stopping the lockdown from coming through onto him. Can he finish the job? He's not going to even be able to bring down Taiga. He will get him with the urn, but dying for that is nowhere near worth it. OG once again end up narrowly losing the fight, but these fights are so damn close. Every single little micro play coming into play here as these two titans battle it out in these awesome team fights.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Cut us if you can.
Yeah, Boxi's finding some real value in these engagements. These whirling deaths onto Legion are just completely tearing her apart. I as well is not enjoying them a whole lot. But really crazy
Are
fights.
scanning.
Yeah.
This will do nicely.
Yeah, and the impressive thing here is that this OD has foregone the Force Staff and instead just went for this Axe, which, I mean, is working out decently enough for them, but he's still able to kite. That's like just due to his positioning, due to Taiga kicking him around the fight sometimes, he's still able to kite, and even iNsania going for this drums, which I think he's been doing quite a lot in this Crystal Maiden recently, just to give them that extra bit of movement speed to get themselves around and keep themselves away from mid one. Yeah.
Shadows, take us.
OG were looking for something here. They use that Moonlight Shadow, invade into the enemy jungle. Liquid though just move across as 5, move as a pack into the enemy, into the other side of the map, just keeping their distance. It's still 13k gold advantage on the side of OG. This game is by no means equal, but honestly, like Liquid, they're fighting as if it
Dire's
is.
top tower is under
It's
attack.
all about this Roshan actually, as mid one's already taken it in fact, so.
Roshan has fallen to the Radiant.
And immediately going in with a duel in the mid lane onto Boxi, but Liquid are looking to respond to this one. They want to see if they can bring down 7. The time it takes for the team to get over, but Seb gets off the BKB, gets the big heals from No Tail, and he's going to be absolutely fine. Meanwhile, they'll look across, they'll finish the job onto Taiga as the Asper is going to be the first one to fall. Topson, though, dies the big ultimate from miCKe and iNsania. They get the response, and they're actually the ones who hold the ground here and force back OG. Seb's going to throw in a couple of spells, but no big commitment from him as he now chases forwards. Arrow's going to whiff, doesn't quite land onto anybody. Liquid, they're not just really, like, backing away too easily. They're holding their ground. They're making OG fight for every inch of this map.
Radiant are scanning.
Seb does find qojqva here. Jewel, ooh, okay. Creative blink, but he manages to get him, and that's all that matters. They'll be able to bring down this Visage, and that is a nice kill. And a little bit more damage in the tank for Seb.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen. Dire's top tower is under attack.
Boxi, sweet little Boxi, he's been found once more. Yeah, Liquid, they break formation and OG break them.
This'll come in handy.
Why have they started breaking up the formation then? Is it to try and be more efficient on the map?
Catch us if you can.
Nice mustache. Nice mustache.
I am solid.
They are indeed feeling the noose of OG tighten around their
Dire's
necks.
top
They need to
tower
do
is under
something.
attack.
They need to make some kind of play, but with this Aegis up, it's very, very difficult. What are the timings on Liquid? When do they make their move?
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Mid one. Walking up the high ground, saying hello to Boxi, but immediately going to get frostbitten up by iNsania. But he's got that Abyssal Blade. He's going to throw it down onto Timbersaw. Taiga's going to come across, try and help him out, but the Ursa comes down onto Timbersaw, but it's not going to be enough to save Taiga at the very least. And now they're just going to instantly kill off iNsania. Nice ulti. He tried for it, and now the duel comes down onto Boxi. He will fall as well. miCKe's going to delay the inevitable with the Astral, but I don't think there's anything they can do as Boxi comes back to life. Nice tip chain down to low ground. Topson actually looking across. Junior D, he gets on the taunt. He's in some trouble. He's going to fall. Meanwhile, Boxi jumping across. Topson's on his tail though, getting on top of him to simulate a cross. As in comes the Ursa, he is disarmed, so no bashes for you, but just trying to stay on top of this Timbersaw, trying to limp back to his fountain, so instead they'll look towards qojqva, and qojqva is going to be able to drop here as the Abyssal Blade comes through again. OG find another. 4 heroes dead on the side of Liquid, and now they look to take this all-important tier 3 tower.
I've got this.
Dire's middle tower has fallen. Dire's middle barracks are under attack. Dire's middle barracks has fallen.
It's just a little bit too hot for Liquid to handle currently. One more fight in them for this high ground, I believe. Oh no, Sadius getting jumped immediately. Arrow's going to connect as well. Bye. 50 seconds in the grave for iNsania. Oh no, Liquid, they couldn't afford to lose a hero there. This means this lane of barracks is most certainly going to go the way of OG. They can't take bottom. There is a tier 2, so Liquid do have a chance to take one more engagement. All the megas come through. Boxi actually finding Seb here. Seb has a BKB though. He's going to go for the duel. He can go to a duel to Taiga, the madman. This might actually pay off. Topson's going to come through as well, but in comes that all-important Astral from the OD. Keeping him safe a little bit longer, but Taiga will fall regardless, but he's going to buy back into this one. Meanwhile, mid one and Hotel just trying to get themselves away. The Magnetized on top of them, but Boxi is chasing. He's got the Yules available just about now. Is he going to throw it down? Doesn't look like it. Doesn't want to throw it down onto Taiga. He knows they can't kill and lead themselves into another bad fight. So Liquid are just going to accept the reset, accept this Aegis is now gone. Maybe they can just find one perfect fight, but that is only the only thing that's going to save them now. The perfect fight.
Illusion.
Moving on to iNsania up in the top lane, and Topson's is going to slice him up good and proper. Poor iNsania gets his eggs whites whisked by Topson up here in the top lane. No mercy in the sport.
Shadows take us.
They just go onto the high ground and put the BKB on get it onto the tier 4s. That doesn't look cautious to me. They're going to be able to take down miCKe. miCKe buying back immediately. Taiga, though, he doesn't have buyback if he dies to mid one, which he certainly will. The tower's doing a decent amount of work, though, and that's at least going to force back the Ursa for now, but I don't think they're staying out of the space for very long. With the Spirit dead for 63 seconds, the doors of the base are wide open for OG. All they need to do is take this tier 2, and then they can go for that final lane of barracks. Liquid, can they defend? What is their victory condition for these team fights? What can they possibly do to somehow come out on top? Mm-hmm. He does. Arrow's going to connect onto iNsania, but miCKe is there with the save with the Astral. Going to use one onto Topson as well, but the duel's going to come down onto Boxi as all of a sudden OG just appear on top of their faces. Boxi has gone 53 seconds, and that is not buyback available time for this Timber as they find iNsania in the trees as well. You cannot run, you cannot hide. OG will find you. They bring it down the Crystal Maiden. Top lane finished up. It's taken a long time to push down this bottom tier 2, but it kind of feels like OG are just kind of enjoying themselves at this point. They're playing with their food a bit.
Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's bottom tower has fallen. Shadow. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
The final stand starts here, folks. Will Liquid be able to do it against all odds? It seems unlikely, but you know, this team's capable of magic. Let's see. Good one, just back away. That tower now looking over towards the Timbersaw. Timbersaw losing his life very quickly. There needs to be some sort of save. We're going to pop the BKB and try and help him out here. They are keeping him alive for a little bit, but now the Abyssal Blade comes onto the real target, and miCKe is just going to die. No chance of responding, no chance of doing anything. iNsania will go out with a bang, but they will go out, and game number 2 will belong to OG. And that was a convincing one. 39k gold advantage at 35 minutes into the game. 40 kills on the board, over a kill per minute. OG, they play to their strengths, and it works out perfectly for them.